Shawty gone, gang. It really not blowing like that. Not as much as it was. I done did a lot of something and shit, you feel me? Like, I honestly even feel like the bitch never was okay with me fucking with other women, but why would you make your person believe? Like, it'd be like, I know you don't fuck with me, bro, because you even fuck with my mind, and I'm not like, just like she'll say I'm fucking with her head. No, if you would just be lovey-dovey and just like a regular person, nothing would go wrong. I promise you. Like, nothing would go wrong. Like, y'all gotta know that shit. Nothing would go wrong. But she don't see shit as lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? She sees shit as like, it's like we competing or some shit. Like I don't be understanding shit like that. Like, it be really like, I be trying to be on some like, I want you to feel equal, bro. This lady don't celebrate our connection. Don't give a fuck if I'm happy, sad. She, as in like, she don't care to change my mood or to try to help it. She just let me be. I honestly been sick of that shit. Like, just like, I honestly even be feeling like some things I just wish would come natural. And if they not gonna come natural, we not gonna ever like get along. And that's okay too. Like, certain things just not gonna come natural for her. Like, just certain things, bro. I can't talk about it even. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things don't come natural for her, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't like it. Like, her family orientedness, either. Like, I don't like it. Like, I don't like the way she talk to and treat Night. Honestly, like, cause I feel like you don't even talk to me like that. Why would you talk to a baby like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. She said she do it because he a boy. It's like, babe, like, he could be talked to sweet. We ain't trying to make no goddamn killer. Fuck. But it ain't that bad what she be saying or whatever. But it's like, I just think a lot of shit be unnecessary. Like, and who knows if she trying to get back at him for what I did to her. Like, who knows, bro? I just really don't like certain shit. And then, like, can't really say nothing because it'll be an argument. Like, I've never said nothing about it. I ain't gonna say I never said nothing, but I'll be like, only time I say something, I'll be like, here, baby, you don't need to be sweet. And I have asked her, like, why you talk to him like that so rough? And she'll be like, because he a boy. So that's where I got that from. But it still be like, dang, you got talk to the little nigga like that. The little nigga already sensitive as fuck. It's crazy though how short it go from being like, I fuck with this shit, then all of a sudden you don't fuck with it. Damn. Let me find out your nigga got his income tax. That shit crazy. Let me find out you finna go hit a lick for 2 days and pull back up on your girl. Feel me? Like, let me find out, though. Like, I'm just out here by myself now. And that's cool, too, because, like, I'm a thug. I'm a gangster. Like, I'm that nigga for real. Like, so, bitch can't do shit to me, really, to fuck with me. The streets made me like this. Like, no. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They got them chick kind of did make the crutch look like a little crutch. Cause I don't have no work skills or desires. Damn, I can't believe my baby left me again. And try to blame shit on me, bro. It's like, I believe in, like, we stick this shit out and do all we can do, bruh. Like, she really feel like I be purposely talking to her. Like, that shit crazy to me, bruh. And she wouldn't post about me. Like, she wouldn't do shit for me, really. Like, nothing. She didn't feel like she had to. So it's like, I'm cool. Like, I don't even be knowing how to deal with no person like that. Like, I ain't did shit but try with your ass.
Here's what banks are trying to hide from small businesses. There's this secret marketplace for business loans. It can get you up to $6 million without any bank involved, even if you have bad credit score or super low business revenue. I tried it myself. The process took me less than 3 minutes. All I had to do was take a short quiz. And I got approved for a $48,000 loan just like that. The money was deposited directly into my bank account the next day.
This network, I'm really not surprised that it happened literally a month after his first contact with Zeus. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's good to watch or consume Zeus Network, and I don't think that it's better to go on to profit for money. No amount of money is worth your soul. That's it. I got RJ, I got 3, I can name niggas. I got Bravo, nigga. Who else I got? Alright, thank you, stop touching me.
That shit fucked up, bro. Then, for her to know I got problems. Mental problems.
Who else I got? I got some real niggas. I got Speedy. That's Tory Lane's
all over my little heart.
I got who else? Cause like, this network thing, they finna like really like kill me, my nigga. And
that's the opposite, my nigga. Where it stops at, it stops here with me, nigga. I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all are. I don't know what y'all got going on, or what y'all used to, or what y'all been getting away with, but it's not sliding, bro. This is a shout out to Zeus Network, bro. I know real Crips and I know real Bloods, bro. I don't care. And then they know who to try this shit with, bro. They didn't do this to Blueface. They didn't do this when I was on set with Blueface. That's why Blueface was always around, my nigga. Not because, oh, da-da-da-da. He was really, like, protecting me, too. But at the same time, he just like them, too. Like, I don't trust nothing. I don't trust none of that, for real. I really don't, bro. I really don't, bro. But I'm telling you, my nigga, like, Lenny Plummer, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out, bro. If you want to sit down with my pastor Mike, my father, bro, for real, this is bigger than me, my nigga. And I feel like this attack was sent from the enemy, for real. And then it's like, it's using people, places, and power. Like Lenny got a lot of power to hurt me just because I'm being 100 on this live right now. So now I gotta call people that really love me, and I know daggone well, for real, let me plummet. You can sit down with my dad. Real stuff, bro. You can sit down with my dad, let me plummet. Real, bro. His name is Pastor Mike Freeman, bro.
You want to take a second to touch on something? I think it's really important. I'm a huge advocate for mental health on this page. You guys already know, especially. I want to talk about this.
Something is going on with time here, and I have a whole bunch of people saying that they are experiencing some type of time distortion anomaly.
So have y'all noticed that we're stuck in a time loop, and it's the same shit over and over and over and over and over again? Y'all, now that like Valentine's Day stuff is in the store, I don't like that shit, bro. Now it got me feeling like we in a loop. Like we in a loop. Didn't we just, like, what is going on? It's like the same 12 holidays every day. And this is why people often say that we live in a matrix, right? Because we've created this artificial system of even time, right? Of even a calendar system.
Let me show y'all how dark it is. At 7 a.m., they forgot to turn the lights on. You ain't telling me somebody forgot to turn the goddamn lights on. Yo, it is still dark.
Have you ever wondered why our calendar system makes no freaking sense at all?
One of the people that's asking, why change the clock, the calendar, the amount of days in a month? Why is everything so unsynced to nature? Whether you want to blame Pope Gregory, Julius Caesar, or even just reptilians or the government, whatever you want to blame it on. This video, we get down to the nitty-gritty of all of these loops, the disharmony with nature, the disharmony with our bodies and our circadian rhythm, everything that they keep changing and messing up, the daylight savings times, the calendar. People on TikTok are actually frustrated and finally stepping up and saying that it is not the real New Year's. Finally, we've gotten to this point. I'm trying to figure out how I can stabilize myself because I'm not going to be doing this another year. I'm on a mission to get more in tune with myself and nature. If you are, let's continue watching. First, let me show you what people have been saying on TikTok about time being off, and they're let's get into it.
Just wanted to remind everyone that New Year's is not tomorrow or whatever, Thursday. New Year's is in spring.
The real New Year is in spring. The spring equinox. January 1st is a white man's holiday. So save your bullshit New Year's resolutions for April.
I say this every year around this time for the people that don't understand this. The real New Year is not January 1st. It doesn't even feel like fresh. It doesn't even feel new around this time. It feels very gloomy, very not new beginnings. If you think about that.
The concept of a global New Year's is the ultimate form of colonialism. There has never been another time in human history where we have collectively shared a calendar. And that is because, historically speaking, calendars have always been determined bioregionally based off of ecological and celestial framing, right? In Egypt, people would frame their calendar time around the flooding of the Nile, and that's when the New Year's would start. The Mayan calendar framed the New Year's around summer, and all of this was determined bioregionally because people have historically always moved off of nature and the celestial system, right? So the spreading of the Gregorian calendar is one of the ultimate forms of colonialism. But not only that, it's proof that the Roman Empire never actually fell, it just changed names. It was Pope Gregory the 14th, I think, in 1582 who determined that the new year would be January 1st. He did that so that he could centralize the power of the Roman Church, but also that he could separate the pagans from their natural spiritual association with the land and the stars. It was a way to sever them from their spiritual system. Pagans lived off the land and saw the land as the ultimate source of power. They wanted to center power around God. So by making New Year's 5 or 6 days after the birth of Jesus, made the church and God the ultimate source of renewal instead of nature. It reinforces the theological narrative that life comes from God and the church instead of the sun and the soil, thereby psychologically separating pagans from their star-based and land-based spiritual systems. And when the Europeans started colonizing the rest of the world and they took this calendar with them, spreading it and religion alongside law and commerce, they eradicated indigenous calendar systems, marking them as barbaric, thereby creating an artificial global timeline, thereby disconnecting billions of people from their ancestral and ecological rhythms. It severed us from our own biological and ecological rhythms. And this is why people often say that we live in a matrix, right? Because we've created this artificial system of even time, right? Of even a calendar system that is all based off of colonialism and power. None of it is real. We were never meant to share a timeline. We were never meant to share time. Time was always local. It was never meant to be centralized. So, Happy New Year's, I guess, but it's all fake, it's all fraud, it's artificial, and it's all...
Switch to TurboTax. File free in the app by 2/28. All 100% free. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
I'm here with Tony nominee, Grammy winner, and my friend Andrew Reynolds. You told me that your partner Tuck's kids love LA takeout sushi.
Yep.
So you like to keep it real for them and just give it like a regular meal.
Yeah.
And you're gonna teach us to make tuna noodle casserole.
You guys, this is sort of from the Big Book of Casseroles, which is just packed full of casserole ideas. So I highly recommend you checking that out.
Okay, wow.
I'm gonna start.
So let's start. Yes,
Okay.
that's the number one part.
colonialism.
If you really think about it, this whole structure and the foundation was really built to be what it is today. And everybody's wondering why certain things are the way they are, why their connection with nature, their connection with their bodies, their connection with their own survival is all distorted. You're living on a clock that they created. You're existing on a clock that they created. You're existing on a clock that they... Even nature has to reset, but you don't get to reset because that's how it's programmed. They need more, and they need you to not ever stop. Well, until you're 65, and even around that time, they still manipulate you. I mean, just think about it. If your body is constantly going and going and going and going and going for this system and no rest, and I mean, with these off days that they give you, it's like they're frying your system, your electricity, your connection to yourself, your connection that you came here with. They're frying that till they can't fry it no more, and then say this is when you get to live. Some people are actually starting to recognize the loops where their consciousness is traveling through in this system. Like, they're literally losing time. It feels like the days keep repeating, or the days are speeding up, or the days are weaving together.
The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. What are they doing?
So nobody else is curious as to how the it's almost Friday again already.
What the they doing is they trying to shift us into another timeline. But the crazy thing is they up. They up. Whoever they got up there doing some shit, they it up. Because we're catching on station. I was literally sitting here at my job, and it was just fucking like 7:50 on the computer for the time. I just looked up. It's 8:32, and it was light like 10 minutes ago. It was light. Now it's fucking dark outside. I don't think I'm tripping. I really think that they're speeding shit up so fast when they losing it. They can't. Everything is falling apart.
I don't know what is happening, but time feels weird. And it's never felt weird to me before. Like, I regularly wake up at 3, 4, sometimes earlier in the morning, and I'm not tired. And that's not even the weird part. The weird part is that I will suddenly look at the clock, and it's noon. Like, how did I just lose 9 hours? What was I doing? Like, this happens regularly. And a couple of my friends are like, experiencing similar things. Time is weird for them, too. They both lost days. Like, just, like, days just are gone. That's not normal.
So has anybody else noticed the time feels really weird? Like, something just feels weird and different. And yes, I know that time is just a man-made construct. It's not even really real, so you don't have to tell me that in the comments. I already know. But what I'm trying to say is like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been existing like so hard in the present moment that time is just like, I'm not even paying attention to time, like, or I can't keep up with time.
What's going on? But I know enough to know that it's like time has been accelerated, like it's speeding up. And I mean that literally. I don't mean it in a way, you know, sometimes people will say when they get older, or the older I get, the faster time goes by. Yeah, I don't mean it like that. Something's happening right now where time is actually speeding up. And I feel it in a very real way, especially this year, especially this past month. Like, it's crazy, but I don't know what's going on. I'd love to hear what you think. Like, what do you think's going on? What are your theories? What are your thoughts? I want to know, because this is something that has been really intriguing me. I've been feeling it. I've been talking to other people. They're feeling it as well.
Does life feel weird to anybody else? Like, whatever your situation may be, if you're in America, not in America, believe in God, don't believe in God, work a corporate job, work from home, unemployed, like whatever your situation may be, wherever you're located in the world, does life feel weird to you right now? Because to me, not only is life absolutely flying by, I almost feel like I can't keep up with it. Weeks go by now just like days used to. And this is weird to say, but I really sometimes feel like I lose track of time during the day. It almost feels like we had more time in each day a few years ago than we do now. But not only that, just day to day, normal living, does life feel weird to you? Does it feel almost fake to you right now?
Have y'all ever heard of the Lazarus Project on Netflix? Okay, I only watched one episode of it, but the TV show is basically about a man who wakes up and finds himself reliving the same events over and over again. Confused, he's introduced to this government organization called the Lazarus Project, and they're like a top secret organization that uses its ability to rewind time to save the world from extinction. And what if this timeline that they have been trying to keep us boxed into their system, they keep trying to reset and change time and mess with stuff like that. Our minds, our bodies, our whole beings that are plugged into their time and their aspects of their time and their system, they mess with the calendar and have certain distortions and certain loops that happen. And some of us are starting to notice it because the timeline and the vibration that they wanted to keep us in the box and the matrix that they've created is falling apart, and they keep trying to make us jump into fixing it. They keep trying to hold us in the box that they have created, but it's not working because we're starting to become more conscious and aware that things feel different and things feel off and time is off. No matter even if there's daylight savings and blah, 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 there's a certain awakening and a consciousness expansion that's happening within Americans, within all of us, that is literally changing the way we perceive our own existence here. And in previous videos, we did say that it seems like everything is falling apart. What if it is? And they messing with the time. They've been messing with the time, but keeping us disharmony and dysregulated from our own planet, our own nature, our own internal body to keep us still rigged and charged and plugged into them.
So have y'all noticed that we're stuck in a time loop? And it's the same shit over and over and over and over
and over again. Y'all stuck in time loops when it comes to work. Then y'all are stuck in time loops when it comes to holidays. We're stuck in time loops just generally because of the calendar in general, which is absolutely wrong. My point is that we're stuck in a program, something like a video game, something like a simulation. And how we get stuck here, how we continue to trap and loop ourselves within this simulation is by time and celebrating things based upon times. These holidays are set up on certain days, on precise days, for harvesting reasons, but also to loop you into a new cycle until the next holiday comes about. And then outside of holidays, the trends, the music, it's all recycled. Have y'all noticed that a new song comes out and it's sampled? They're sampling an older song that came out a long time ago. Or how are like the bell bottoms or just like the hairstyles and stuff, they're coming back, they're being recycled over and over again. These are things that are keeping us stuck in these time loops. When you feed energy to these things that are being recycled, that are not original, that are just looping and looping, it puts you in the loop. So that's just something to think about.
Okay, remember when I was telling you guys that I am very good at pattern recognition because I have ADHD? That being said, with my calculation, I believe that they took 2 hours from us. The reason why I say that is my body naturally wakes up at 5 o'clock on the dot every single morning. I have been physically waking up naturally. Again, my body wakes up at a certain time every single day. It's been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning on the dot. And I'm completely wide awake and I just sit there for 2 hours waiting for the time to go by. Now, if you recall, how dark is it getting where you are? It seems like it's getting dark pretty damn fast, isn't it? Now go back to the daylight savings and then add 2 hours to it and tell me what time it is.
Share a shocking secret with you. One of the main reasons why we're not aligned with nature anymore or our cosmos is our calendar. The Gregorian calendar that we all live by was created by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582 to make people remember when to pay taxes. So the intention of this calendar was not to track time and to understand nature's cycles, but to make people work. So the problem here is not just this intention, but also the distortion of this calendar. Let me explain it to you. It is sectioned into 12 uneven months that don't even make sense at all. And I'm not just talking about the numbers of days that don't make sense, which they don't, but also the names of the months that don't make sense. For example, March is named after the god of war. Why? July and August were named after Julius and Augustus Caesar. Okay, so this is about power. But the weirdest thing is that the numbers of the months are not coherent with their names. So Septem means 7 in Latin, but September is our 9th month, right? Octo means 8, but October is our 10th month. Novem means 9, but it's the 11th month. Decem means 10. So yes, everything is very distorted. We are living in an artificial system, and by living in this artificial system, 12 uneven months ruled by a 60-minute clock, we have been trapped in the 1260 frequency, where time is about money. So there's no wonder why we always feel rushed, why we always feel disconnected, and like we never have enough time. Our system wired us to thinking that time should be used to be efficient and productive. That's what creates the stress that we're all in. In the nature of our planet, time cycles exist. There's nothing that needs to be achieved. So why are we living against nature? And what can we do about this? There is a natural system that has been used by many ancient civilizations that observed the movement of nature and the cosmos. And
welcome to LaGrange, Georgia, USA, where all Duracell AA and AAA batteries are assembled. One factory.
Is the 13 moon synchrometer. This natural calendar corresponds to the rising of the star Sirius and the 13 orbits of the moon around the Earth. So this calendar has 13 months, with each 28 perfect days. So it is mathematically harmonic and coherent. This was the calendar of Thoth in ancient Egypt. This was the original Druid calendar, and the Indian Pachakuti used it for 5,000 years. Other cultures like Polynesia